Greetings, let's play Europa Universalis Rome, Part 5. And, well, it's time for the last episode. Not much happened. Well, we got the ability to construct buildings, and now we're improving our infrastructure. We can now colonize provinces if we want. And, well, yeah, if we want more wars, we should probably, well, another country than Colchis would probably have been a good idea. Or maybe also another player. After all, I'm a kind of player that can play Europa Universalis 3 as Ming and still have fun. So, yeah. Going to war against the Bosnians and forcing to pay tribute is something that is interesting, but we need to make sure we can defeat Pontus first. They are trading for wood, they haven't done, so they should have just... I'm not sure how long they have traded for that iron. So maybe they have some heavy infantry, but it should be mostly militia and some archers. We have heavy infantry, cavalry, and archers as well as some militia. So what we probably should do, let's... We're also soon able to colonize Sinch. We can now build temples. Well, we need a new fleet master. He's clan chief, it's the best. And I don't remember what the guy who died, whether he was clan chief or not. Yeah, we need to find some work for Umomaita Deukid. Yeah, he's a guy from Iberia, so his ambition is to get the title we don't have since we aren't a monarchy. He can get to lead some archers. This one, I don't like the reduction in diplomacy. Because the land organization, it would allow armies to recover faster after battles, but yeah, he's not the most loyal character. Although if we try something, he's going to fail pretty much immediately, so I think we can take the risk of keeping him around the chart of an army. We can't merge if I want to, because he is slow, will refuse to give up command, and he can be very recently as well. This is a nice mention. Yeah, we can now colonize Sinche. I think we may want to do that if after all it has grain, it will grow fairly quickly. A popular civil war in Carthage. There are the populists. They have decided to set up an imperium, which is the best type of government in the game. Our mission here is to liberate Uti from the Armenians, but well, Armenians I think are too strong for us to attack. While they may have run out of manpower, they are beating up Seleucids, so they probably have some low-lying iron. Some barbarians took over. Could try to trade with the Romans, they don't want. Yeah. Before we can get iron, we want to wait until they have dealt with these barbarians, then we can trade. Again. I'll send back these small armies. Unless it should take too much attrition, unnecessary losses. We could trade here between fastest and Mesquite. Yeah, conquests are now regarded as core provinces. This is nice. And they trade one of their other provinces. We could try to trade for wood. Oh. These events happen sometimes when we don't have buildings. The governor decides to build himself. And in our case, well, as you can see, the governor will lose some loyalty while gaining some popularity. But since we're only made up one region, the governor is the guy who is in charge, so his loyalty doesn't matter since, well, he's so going to be pretty loyal to himself. So this is Lot's Cappadocia and Antioch. Yeah, Armenia is doing well. Now we can colonize Sinchi, since the barbarian power is low enough, and we have a neighboring province in proper size. It's not important for us to trade for iron anymore since we have an iron producing province. So we can try to see what else we could. We are already getting some rain, so that's not important. Yeah, I can trade with Mesquite for not really that necessary in Iberia, but that does mean that Mesquite can trade. Is the prominent? I am the greatest. I would not say that you are. Finding people that actually likes enough to allow us to trade, that can be an issue. This civil war is not going to take long. They have one unit of archers and that's about it. Now they only have some militia they are recruiting. They have one province. Yeah, this is not the most threatening civil war ever. We can recruit some archers to replace our losses. Hmm. A friend and I put in the guard. Most of these characters are simply people that got generated when the Civil War started. So just one, he's come back. He managed to escape capture and then ran back. And well, imprison him would. If we did imprison him, we could then execute him. But as we can see, there are some people that would lose loyalty. Some of them are probably not necessarily important in grand scheme of things, but let's imprison them. Banish him. So that was a civil war. They are generally not quite as easy. So many times you get more serious civil war after all. This civil war here in Carlton, they have managed to take control over it. They just need to take back these islands. But it's all there the rebels have a few provinces. Sometimes the generals can join the rebels. That can problem. And if you are large, even if the rebels don't start with that much troop, they can get more by events, they can train more. United didn't have much ability to train more before we crushed him. So sometimes civil wars are easy, sometimes they aren't. A new province. See, it slowed down in research, but not by much. We have no better option than Patori there, so go hunting, why not? We have 1% chance to get rid of him. We really want more trade phases. Unfortunately, the people that actually like us, none of them have an open trade route near the sea. They are all using their trade routes. Well, they have an inland province, but since they don't have roads, we can't trade with them. Proclaimed guarantee, it doesn't really do much in this game. It does mean that we have one guy that actually wants to have the title, but he's incompetent. But he is actually reasonably capable of doing the job, so by proclaiming guarantee will hopefully help our relations increase enough for them to actually accept the trade. Well, thanks to guarantee here, relations will actually slowly increase while it And here for same thing for Rome. And the only thing that happens if they get attacked, we get a cast a spell against whoever attacked them, but no need to actually do anything. So that's one thing to consider if you want to play the market. Throw around guarantees to everyone, and well, that will at least keep your relations from going to the bottom. As you see, it's not lacking, but we are neighbors of peace, so that increases relations. And Kui is not going to live too much longer, I hope. Oh, there were some people that might want to increase in trade. Unfortunately, the trade good is something we're already trading in. This is a bunch of barbarians that took over a province and became independent. I wish them luck. Yeah, here's one odd thing here about the map. As you may have noticed, these rivers are going too far to the east. We should be going through these problems. Here, this. I did fix that in my mod. And also the Zagros Mountains here. Yeah, this here isn't quite as flat. Here we have some mountains. There's supposed to be mountains here as well. Yeah, that's really odd thing. Sometimes in games there are odd things on the map. The fun thing is the provinces are actually reasonably well placed. Not perfect, but there are places roughly where the rivers would go, with the exception of Seleucia over here. Technically, Seleucia and Upes, they are both on the eastern river. This one that should go through the Upes province, this one should go here near Babylon, closer. And Upes and Seleucia, from my understanding, they are pretty much on the opposite sides of the river. Later, after the Parthians took over, I think it was Upes better known as Ctesiphon. A temple in Swani. Now Sparta is gone. They did survive a few wars, and Macedonia gets a civil war immediately. Egypt declared war on Armenia, that's not good, and a civil war in the Seleucid Empire. Well, I wish the Armenians good luck in this war. If they will play properly, they could have a decent chance to have a large army. Unfortunately, they have no manpower reserves, while Egypt have. However, Armenia has managed to get this big, have a better chance against Egypt than against the Seleucids, because the border is much smaller. So then it will be more concentrated, easier to deal with. If you remember how things looked at the start, pretty much every Armenian province can be the Seleucids can march into any province they desire, since they are all bordering. Here the Egyptians need to either go into one of these provinces first before they can reach the other ones. Not that I expect Armenian AI to really take advantage of that. They are going on offensive, probably assaulting cities, wasting their manpower, and yeah, but hopefully they can do enough to get a good piece out of the Egyptians. Yeah, it's a good thing. Kuigi is actually doing something useful. Well, he's getting stressed over it, but he is constructing forums, of course, in provinces that have no need for it, since there is no open trade routes from here anyway. Probably a reason to prepare some colonization of Alane so these two provinces can trade. Let's see, where did he build that temple? Epians 1 here still does increase their religious prestige. So that's a good thing in the and so it will increase here the power of our religion, which means the odds of a successful one will increase, although it's not really something that have a large immediate impact. Naval technologies too, and we have no ships to take advantage of it. The ours will stay in. Well, the only problem is if they decide to. I hope that they either go back towards us or that they run into the Seleucid Empire. They pick up and see if we can catch them in Legai for money. And they're going into Iberia about in February, but now can build more improvements. Oh, yeah, he will be confident. They defeat this, and we don't want that arm over there and risk harassing those barbarians, since we aren't planning on colonizing the province just yet. So let's see where we can build our next irrigation. Total will be built here 0.9. Let's see how much of it's from 0.8 manufacturers. I didn't look what that event was about. And we got defeated by the barbarians, and they are coming towards us. As we start to get up trade over there, so. And now we have direct access to horses. Yeah, these barbarians have a good general. But here we can look at the negotiate barbarians. We can demand surrender or pay off. There are more options if they actually occupy the province. It's impossible because they are too powerful. We could try to offer them some money, but that's not enough money. We need to offer a bit more than that. After our army has recovered, we will make a new attempt. While they have a good general, they have mostly militia, while we have some heavy infantry. Base taxation was here. Assaulting, hopefully they are failing in their assault, so our chances of defeating them are much greater now. But let's give them a chance to just surrender rather than taking the risk. So, a victory. Because it's -50. Seems to that the Corax and Iberia have the same tax, so let's build the irrigation over here in Coraxi. and next time we'll build in Iberia. Could now build irrigation in Sinchi and Alans, but as those provinces have just been colonized, that doesn't make much sense. They are not making much money. Not many slaves in any of our provinces. Yep, and it seems like this is the time to actually end this episode, since, well, could be playing for an hour or something and have hour-long videos, but that may not be that interesting to watch. We want to watch this in smaller chunks and more 26 minutes. That's enough of a chunk. So yeah, goodbye, see you next time. I hope you enjoyed this.